My Madden rating, let's talk about it.
Actually, that's the only thing I think about when I'm out there. This play will allow me to get my power up, so this is good.
97 awareness is what I'm most proud of. I take a deep breath and I process everything, and I just look around and observe everything.
Y'all need to put my speed back up. Get me up to a 90. I'll take a 93.
My overall rating 83, that's a big jump from my rookie year. You gotta earn it, you gotta deserve your rating.
My spectacular catches could be a little higher, but thank you. I mean, I just need my acceleration up, please, and my speed.
My rating should be 100. If it ain't 100, whoever rating, we got a problem.
My Madden rating is horrible. Can't believe y'all had me at a 78 or 80. Come on, man. What you want me to do? Score 10 touchdowns, 30 interceptions? You know, I just want some love.
I was like 95, so I'm all right, but you put me 96, I'll feel 10 times better though.
What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here, and it is officially ratings day. So a lot of people are going to be mad, a lot of people are going to be happy. The great debate is going to happen, and we're going to see who got snubbed, who was overrated, and all that good stuff. So every single rating for every player has been released. EA has also gone over the team overall ratings. They've also done separate posts for some of the positions like quarterback, running back, and wide receiver. So I'm just going to go over the 5 best players at each position pretty much, and then I'm going to link you below. I'm going to kind of give you some of the reasoning for like maybe why these guys are rated how they are, and then I'm just going to link the full overall ratings thing for you below so you can go check them out for yourself. So top 5 QBs. Patrick Mahomes is the number 1 QB in the game. That might make a lot of people mad because it's not Tom Brady, but basically, you know, he's a cover athlete, so of course they want him to be the number 1 QB. After the season he had, it's definitely well deserved. He definitely had a better season than Brady despite not winning the Super Bowl. He had a way better season than anybody, right? His notable ratings are 96 throw power, 97 throw under pressure, and 97 throw on the run. Now, Tom Brady comes in at number 2 with a 96 overall. He says the Madden 18 cover athlete began last season in the 99 club, but he was bounced due to a slow statistical start to the season. He said all is well, though, because he still, won the Super Bowl, of course. His notable ratings, 99 throw accuracy short, 98 throw accuracy mid, 99 play action, 99 awareness. He's still very, very good in the game despite not being the number 1 QB. The number 3 QB is actually Phillip Rivers at 94 overall. That might surprise people. It doesn't actually surprise me because he was very good last year. I'm just surprised EA actually gave it to him. It says that he hasn't missed a game in 13 years. He's averaged 4,300 yards and 30 touchdowns over the last 6 seasons. So he's been solid out there. 99 toughness, 96 throw under pressure, 93 throw accuracy deep, 98 play action. He is definitely a beast. And then at the 4 and 5 spots, we have a tie here. So one guy is Andrew Luck. He got back into the top 5. Last year, led the team to the playoffs, 39 touchdown passes along the way. His notable ratings are 93 throw on the run, 83 speed, and 92 throw accuracy deep. And then the other 92 overall is Drew Brees. And he's coming in with 99 throw accuracy short, 96 play action, and 93 throw under pressure. They also showed some of the abilities for these players. They didn't do it for every player, but for Drew Brees, for example, they are showing his ability. So his X-Factor ability is fearless, which means when he does get in the zone, he's not bothered by pressure. Like his accuracy doesn't decrease when he's under pressure because he's fearless in the pocket. But he's also got some other crazy regular abilities here, which says he's got set feet lead, which means he gets extended range on precision passing when his feet are set. He's got safety valve, which means he gets consistent catching from his running backs, which is, he's one of the guys that throws to the running backs the most over his career, so that makes sense. He's got something called lofting deadeye, which gives him perfect pass accuracy on lob and touch passes. But this is the more unique one. He's got indoor baller, which means he can get in the zone quicker when he plays in a dome, which, that is what Drew Brees is. He is much better inside than he is outside. That's just been his MO. So when he's actually in the Superdome or just in a dome period, right, in a covered stadium, like, the Colts Stadium, for example, would be another one, he can get in the zone a little bit quicker. Like, the criteria for him to get there isn't as big because he just performs better indoors. Now, the top 5 running backs, we have Todd Gurley at 97 overall. The great debate is him versus Zeke. He beat out Zeke. He's 97 overall. His last 2 years have been crazy, so I don't think that that's wrong. It says here his notable ratings are 92 speed, 92 excel, 96 break tackle, 95 agility, and 92 elusiveness. It also showed his ability. So His X Factor ability is called First One Free, which is pretty much the ability that almost every running back has, which when they get in the zone, their first ball carrier move is typically going to lead to a fake out. It has a higher success chance of faking someone out, so when he's in the zone, if he jukes, spins, or hurdles you, there's a high chance he's going to fake that, or at least the computer defender out. I don't know if it works against the user defender. And his regular abilities are, one is called Armbar, which in the beta was amazing. It gives him better stiff arm animations. The armbar was so crazy with guys like, Gurley had it, Zeke had it, I think Le'Veon Bell had it as well. When you stiff arm with these guys now, the stiff arm is a powerful move. And he also has something called Outside Zone Guru, which gives him better blocking on like stretch plays, for example. So running stretches with Gurley works better than running stretches with other players. Now, Ezekiel Elliott is the number 2 running back, 94 overall. His notable ratings are 90 speed, 91 excel, 98 awareness, 94 jumping, and 93 stiff arm. His abilities, he's got the First One Free ability for his X Factor. He's got the arm bar, again, as his regular ability. And he's got Inside Zone Guru, which means when he runs inside zone, he gets better blocking. So that's a really good one for people that like to run inside zone. The third ranked running back is actually going to be Melvin Gordon, 92 overall. I'm kind of glad to see him get that bump because he definitely deserves it. He had a career best 5.1 yards per carry last year and also had 14 total touchdowns before getting hurt. He's got a 96 juke move, 90 acceleration, and 92 speed. Now, it doesn't touch on his abilities, but I remember from the beta, one of his abilities was called Jukebox, and when I tell you this thing was so crazy, it gives you like faster jukes. I think him and Tariq Cohen were the only running backs that had it. I think Barkley had something of the same effect as well, though, but when these guys juke, it's so super quick and it's hard to tackle, especially for the computer. Melvin Gordon is one of the best running backs on the game just because of that alone. It's so good. The fourth running back is Le'Veon Bell at a 92 overall. He sat out last year, but we all know he's still a top guy. He's got 90 trucking, 92 excel, 95 agility, 94 stiff arm. His X Factor ability is, again, First One Free. His regular abilities, he's got one that's called Spin Cycle, which means he's going to get better spin animation. So if you're a guy that likes to spin, Le'Veon Bell's the guy for you. And he also has the armbar stiff arm ability. Again, one of the really better abilities in the game. And then Saquon Barkley actually comes in at number 5 at a 91 overall after that crazy rookie season he had. He's got 97 break tackle, which is the best among running backs, 92 speed, 93 acceleration, which is the best among running backs, 96 agility, which is the best among running backs, 90 elusiveness, 95 carrying, 94 spin move. It doesn't touch on his abilities here, though. They didn't show his abilities. And actually, McCaffrey is technically top 5 as well because he also is a 91 overall. They didn't put him in the blog here, but he is a 91 overall, so technically he is tied for the 5th spot. The wide receivers were no surprise. They are who would most people expected them to be. Obviously, DeAndre Hopkins is number 1 at 99 overall. We knew that. He is the best in all of these ratings here. 99 catching, 99 jumping, 99 spectacular catch, 99 catching traffic, 99 release, which is all fine because those are all things that he is pretty much 99 at in real life. He has not dropped the ball last year. He's one of the best spectacular catch wide receivers, so I'm fine with that. Julio Jones comes in at 98 overall, 1,400 yards for the 5th straight season. He should probably be a 99 overall. They even mention it here that he's yet to reach the 99 mark, but if he keeps up doing what he's doing, then he'll get there, which, I mean, he's been doing this for 5 years, though, so he should be there already. He's 92 speed, 95 agility, 95 catching, 97 jumping, 98 short route running, 97 medium route running. And Antonio Brown is also going to be the next guy. He's also a 98 overall. It says here that he started last season in a 99 club, but he moved to Oakland. He has a new QB, new offense. Combined with his age is beginning to creep up, they are putting him at a 98. Basically, those are just kind of excuses of they needed to find a reason to not make him 99 because they wanted one guy to be 99 and they wanted it to be a new guy, because those are not reasons to drop somebody from being 99. I don't care if you're getting older. I don't care if you switch teams. What you did last year was on par with what you do every year, so he should have still stayed at 99. But his ratings are still good nonetheless. 99 catching, 98 catching traffic, 92 speed, 98 agility, 88 spin move. It goes over his ability, so his X Factor ability is called Rack 'em Up, which means he gets a chance to win one-on-one rack catches when he's in the zone. So when he gets in the zone, for example, you put him on a streak. If he's one-on-one, there's a good chance he's going to get behind that guy. So if he's in the zone, you're going to want to make sure to have a safety over top of him. And it goes over his regular abilities. One is called Grab and Go, which gives him quicker turning and changes direction after the catch. So basically, you can change direction with a guy like him after the catch, like without really losing any speed. It's actually pretty good. I think Odell Beckham also has this, at least in the beta he did. And he also has Route Apprentice, which gives him 4 additional hot routes when he's lined up anywhere on the field, which is very useful for getting creative on offense. The 4th overall receiver is Odell Beckham at a 96 overall. His notable ratings are 99 spectacular catch, 96 route running, 96 short route running, 96 medium route running, 94 speed, 94 excel, 98 agility. And then the 5th receiver is Michael Thomas at a 95 overall. His ratings are 92 acceleration, 98 catch, 94 catch in traffic, 94 spectacular catch. All very good. It goes over his ability. So his X Factor ability is double me, which means he has a higher chance to win aggressive catches one-on-one when he gets in the zone. His regular abilities are wide receiver apprentice, the same thing that AB has, where he gets 4 additional hot routes anywhere on the field, which is really good. And he has cross specialist, which means when he's on a crossing route, he's going to get better route running, likely create more separation because he's really good at running crossing routes in real life. Now, before we go to the rest of the ratings, they also mentioned the top teams. So the Eagles are actually the best team at a 89 overall, which I think might surprise some people. The lowest rated overall team is the Dolphins at 74 overall. The highest rated offense is the Saints at 92 overall. The lowest rated offense is the Dolphins at 69 overall. The highest rated defenses come in, there's a tie at 88 overall for the Bears and the Texans. The lowest rated defenses come in at a tie between the Giants and the Dolphins again, 72 overall. So here are the entire team overalls. I'm just going to kind of scroll. Here you can see the top 5. We got the Eagles, Cowboys, Saints, Patriots, and Packers. Rounding out the top 10 are the Falcons, Colts, Rams, Chargers, and Steelers. Then you have like some guys down here that might seem a little like, you know, the Chiefs at 84, the Bears at 84. People might think that's too low. The Texans at 83, kind of surprising. The Seahawks at 81. So there's, you know, they did stretch the ratings out this year, so you're going to see lower overalls than normal, but you know, some people might feel a certain way about that. So let's go over to the overall rating. So here the whole, you know, full overall rating is just a quick overscope. Obviously, Luke Kuechly went down to a 98, should probably still be a 99 as well. JJ Watt at a 97. You know, some of these seem right. Some of them, it seems like they knocked them down a little low. But here are the quarterbacks, so we know who the top 5 guys are. So the surprise is really at Rodgers at a 90. Yes, he had a down year, but a 90 seems really low for him. Russell Wilson, 91, might be a little low as well. And here you can see the rest of the guys. I'm sure Texans fans and Eagles fans won't be happy at the 82 overall for their respective QBs. 81 overall for Dak. I think Cowboy fans are going to be mad about that. And 97 overall for, or excuse me, 79 overall for Stafford, I feel like is kind of disrespectful. He should definitely be higher than that. Running backs, we have the top 5 that we went over. You can see Hunt and Kamara come in at 90. And then you just see the rest of the guys kind of fill in behind them. I think the running back ratings overall are pretty spot on. I don't really have too much of a problem with these in particular. I think they got these pretty much right. James Conner at 83, I would say maybe he could have a little bump, but nothing too crazy. The wide receivers, we know the top 5. You could see Hill, Thielen, Diggs, Devontae Adams, and Mike Evans round up the top 10. I would say Evans and Keenan Allen probably should be a little higher. 89 seems pretty low for Keenan Allen. 91 for Evans, I would bump him up maybe a point or two. I think everything else kind of is about right, though. It kind of falls in line with, you know, kind of how they are on field, in my opinion. But I know some of you are going to disagree. Jarvis Landry at 84. I know Browns fans are probably going to want that to be higher, but I think that's kind of about right. So you can see some of the lower guys here. Now we're going to go to tight end. So I'm a little surprised that Kittle's not the 3rd overall tight end over Walker. Even though Delaney Walker is still a beast, I think Kittle was just so good last year that he should probably be in the 3rd spot. But other than that, I think the tight end rankings are pretty much spot on. I think they nailed them. And not to say that Walker isn't actually better than Kittle. I mean, they're both really good, but Kittle last year was just on another level, and Walker was obviously hurt. But I think overall the tight end rankings, I do think they're right. Here's just the offensive line. I grouped these guys together. I think most of these are about accurate. I will say there's a few people I think were rated too low. Like Lane Johnson to me is a little bit too low. Teron Armstead is a little low. Joel Petonio and Quentin Nelson I think are a little low, and I do think Ryan Ramczyk is a little low as well. But again, you know, they stretched them out this year, so they're not going to be the same as we're used to seeing them, but that's just what it is. Here are the defensive ends, so we already kind of know some of those top guys there. Then you got Calais Campbell, Myles Garrett, Cam Jordan coming in behind them. I do think DeMarcus Lawrence at that 89 is a little low. Joey Bosa at 88 I think is a little low too. He's the same rating as his teammate Ingram, and I think he's definitely a little bit better than Ingram, so I would probably have him at least at the 90. But outside of those few names, I think everything else here is for the most part pretty accurate. I know you'll let me know below which ones you disagree with for sure, but I think most of these are pretty close except for a few of those top guys. You can see Nick Bosa, the rookie, coming in at 78. And here are the defensive tackles. So Fletcher Cox is coming in at the 96. Then you got Damon Harrison, you got Pierce, you've got Geno Atkins, you got Kenny Clark. Those were my predictions for the defensive tackle, so I was pretty right there. And then you got Chris Jones and Buckner on the outside looking in. I think they will definitely go up this year as they, if they keep playing like they did last year, they're going to jump up into that top 5 pretty quickly. Here are the outside linebackers. Some of these guys are pass rushers, some of them are just traditional linebackers. Khalil Mack at 97 should probably still be a 99. But everything else, I would say maybe Kerrigan could be a little bit higher. Maybe Demario Davis could be like a point or two higher. But that's just nitpicking. I think most of these, for the most part, are about right again. I think it's just when you get in those top 10 guys, you normally have a couple names that maybe, you might feel different about. Here, the middle linebackers, obviously, Kuechly should still be that 99, but he's not. Deion Jones, 90, pretty good. Jalen Smith, 85. I think most of these are right. Blake Martinez at 82 felt a little low. I think he could have been up a little higher than that, but for the most part, those were okay. Cornerbacks, the top 5 I predicted were right. A lot of people don't agree with Sherman still being a top 5 cornerback. I know he doesn't get the interceptions that he used to, but he doesn't get thrown at a lot. He doesn't allow a lot of catches. He's still locked down. You got to watch the film on him. Outside of that, I would say Hayward and Slay, I would definitely have those guys rated above Kyle Fuller. I do like Kyle Fuller, but I think Slay and Hayward are definitely better. But again, it's some of it's nitpicking. Overall, I think most of these are right. William Jackson, the third, I would definitely have higher. Extremely underrated cornerback. He's so good. 84 just seems a little low for him. But overall, you see some guys coming in lower like Josh Norman at 81. He's kind of been regressing a little bit. But there's a lot of guys here that are rated lower than normal. And here are the safeties. So when I did my prediction, I got the top 5 safeties right as well. Earl Thomas, Harrison Smith, Malcolm Jenkins, Eddie Jackson, Jamal Adams, and then Byard on the outside looking in. I would probably bump Byard up maybe 1. I would probably bump Micah Hyde up 2 or 3. But other than that, I think these are okay as well for the most part. Maybe bump up Justin Reed 1 or 2. He was really, really good last year. And then here are the kickers. So the kickers are almost always the same. As a Saints fan, maybe it's biased, but it always confused me how Will Lutz is so low because he's one of the most accurate kickers in the league. So it always surprised me that he's ranked so low compared to some of the other top guys, but they don't really seem like they give a lot of love to the kickers for whatever reason in the ratings. But that's going to be it. I'll have all the stuff linked below for you to check out. Hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, as always, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.